Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tatii and I'm back with another video, my last and final one of 2022. I wanted to do one more video just talking about like the lessons I've learned. I did this video last year as well. I just wanted to come on here and talk about some of the lessons I've learned this year and talk about the new year. The first lesson that I learned was that, well, I actually learned this from a movie. For some reason, I had woke up and this like kids movie was on my mind. I was like, why is it on my mind? So I watched the movie and I was like, oh, I got it. So first lesson I learned was that sometimes that detour is essential to your success story. It kind of ties in with everything happens for a reason. And the movie I'm talking about is Cars. So basically, I'll just give the example real quick. So basically, the truck that was transporting Lightning McQueen ended up like falling asleep when he was driving. So Lightning McQueen fell out of the car, like the back of it opened, he fell out the car, blah, blah, blah. So basically, he was trying to find his way to the racetrack, but he ended up going through some little town and messing up the whole road. And then he was so quick. He was like, no, I want to leave. Like, I need to get back to my race or whatever. And the people was like, well, you're not going nowhere if you don't fix this place up. So fast forward, he's on his way to his race now. And when he got there, he saw that everybody who he had helped out and all like the friendships he made, they all became his team because he didn't have a team before. So I was like, damn, that detour made his success story. He would have never, well, he didn't win the race, but that's another story. But he would have never got to that point and had a team backing him up and had that support system had he not had that detour and had that minor setback. So that's my first thing. Sometimes that detour is essential to your success story. So don't avoid it, just flow with it. Second lesson I learned was, again, be patient. I feel like I learn that every year because I'm really not patient. But number two is be patient and stop to smell the roses sometimes and just celebrate your small wins and your big wins. I'm a person who I'll achieve something and then I'm on to the next one. I don't stop and like celebrate or take myself out. I really don't. I don't even tell people that I accomplished this. I just kind of move on. And I definitely learned this year that it's okay. You can stop. You know, life is short. Let's not work 24/7. Sometimes it's okay to just have some fun, go out, go watch a movie or whatever, you know? The work will always be there. Number three, I think this is the biggest one that I learned, and I feel like I'm still learning, is that sometimes you have to leave people where they at, whether that's emotionally, mentally, or even just maturity wise. That was the wind, y'all. It wasn't a ghost. Or even maturity wise. This year was a little bit rough for my friendships. I definitely would say I grew apart with not I'm gonna I don't know what the word is. I'll just say that like I've done so much growth in the past 2 years that I can tell that we are at two completely different places. And I'm somebody like I hold on to the last minute because I never want to regret not trying hard enough. So I say all of that to say sometimes you just got to leave people where they at and love them from a distance, or like just keep them as an acquaintance and not necessarily a friend or a good friend. And I think that's something I'm still learning because it is hard for me to let go. But once I do, there's no going back. The fourth thing I learned, you won't find your group of people slash your soul tribe if you aren't walking in your truth and walking in your purpose, plus hiding inside, aka not going out. Um, Again, I'm still learning this because I don't feel like I found my people yet. I feel like I'm 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 trying to play both sides, but it's not working. So, you know, something I really want to do next year is just like truly be unapologetically myself. If I like talking about something, I'm going to talk about it. And if that person doesn't like talking about it, okay, well, I'm not going to talk about it with them. I'm going to find somebody else. Or for example, if I don't like drinking, I'm not going to hang around people that drink all the time. There's no judgment. I don't care what you do with your life. That's just not me. And I think I try so hard to like make people understand, not make people understand. I try so hard to explain myself, but like the right people is going to get it. So I just haven't found my people yet. And that's okay. I'm still learning, I'm still growing. And yeah, in due time, it will come. I am feeling a bit impatient, but in due time, it will come. And for A, because this is a part of it, is that you're not, another lesson I learned that's kind of right under this, is that you're not asking for too much. You're just asking of it from the wrong people. And I would say that's like my thing for this year is like, I'm not asking for too much, just asking the wrong people because they're not capable of doing it for whatever reason. Maybe mentally they're not there, emotionally they might not be there. Maybe they just really don't want to do it. And that's okay. That is okay. We're all different people for a reason. But like I said, that's why it's 4A, because it goes into the whole friend group and finding your soul tribe and walking in your truth. And like, you're going to find the people, you're going to attract the people that are meant for you in due time. And that's something that I'm waiting for. The last and final one that I'm still learning, but that I have learned throughout the year, is that it's okay to give love without the expectation of it being returned to you. But that does not mean that it's okay to pour into an empty cup or to pour into someone who you know for a fact does not have the ability to pour back into you in any way. Like I said, I'm still learning this. So it makes me a little uncomfortable because I feel like I put a lot more energy into some of my friendships this year than I received. And I didn't address it at the time because, like I said, I gave it out of love. But I also did have, deep inside me, I also did have the expectation that they would return that energy. Maybe not in the same way as I gave it to them, but I had the expectation that I was going to get something in return. And I do think friendships are give and take, but I think I don't think I should have that expectation anymore. Maybe I'll change this idea. This is very like I said, I'm still learning it, so I haven't like really thought about all the possibilities. But like I said, I gave it out of love, but I don't feel like that energy was returned. And it made me really take a step back because I don't want to water down my personality and go down to their level, so to speak. I want to stay at where I'm at. I don't know. It's a very nuanced topic that I haven't really flushed out too much or I haven't really researched, but I think that goes in parallel with the last one of like you're gonna find your people and the people, your soul tribe, they're gonna give you the same energy that you give to them. It might not be in the same way because that's the beauty of having a whole bunch of different people on this planet is everybody gives things and receives things in different ways and forms. And definitely still learning that, but it does hurt when you are giving, when you feel like you're giving more than you're receiving. I can do another video on that. um, Friendships and support and communication and all that, because this year was rough for me and my friendships. I definitely don't feel like I have, well, not even feel like, I don't have a best friend anymore. Yeah, overall, these were the main lessons I learned in 2022. Like I said, I'm going to carry them into 2023, and I'm excited to see what lessons next year got for me. To end this off, I just want to say thank you to every single person who has watched any of my videos this year. I'm definitely grateful. Thank you for the people who tell me that they watch my videos. Y'all always make me like blush a little bit. Should be crazy. They be like, "Oh my gosh, I watched your video." I'm like, "Stop." And then I'll be forgetting I'm a YouTuber. But yeah, thank you to any and everybody who's watched any of my videos. I hope 2023 treats you well, because I know this year was kind of rough for me. Most of my years are. But yeah, just thank you, and I will see y'all next year. I'll see y'all in my next video, and I hope y'all have a happy holidays. Peace.